Good morning. Happy Veterans Day. First of all, to all of the veterans out there, you guys keep us safe, keep me safe, everybody safe. So I just want to take the time to say Happy Veterans Day. I come from a family with a lot of men who have served in the military and some women too. So that is the first thing I want to say is Happy Veterans Day. So we'll give you guys a moment or two to get on here. All right. Good morning. I see you guys are joining me. And I rolled out of bed, so I just put on some little support bras. So I'm trying to fix them up a little bit. Looking crazy. But anyway, good morning. Good morning, Keith. Hi, Shantae. Good morning, Brianna. Hello, Sharif. Good morning to you too, sir. Thank you. So starting from scratch, so you guys can see what I do in the mornings. Shantae, we got to finish talking too, girl. So in the mornings, what I like to do is get up, and I haven't done it yet because I'm late getting out the bed. Yesterday was Sunday, day of worship, fellowship, visited my grandma, my mom, and my mom's best friend, Miss Wanda Tate, which I'm sending condolences out to her on the loss of her son, Robbie, who was my childhood nemesis. We got along fine. Robbie was a mess, but we got along just fine. So I just want to take the time to let her know that I love her, and will always stand in support of her and what she needs. So in the morning, what I do is I like to take my resolution drops and my harmony drops. Remember, the difference between the two is what? The difference between the two are that the harmony drops contain no CBD, but the resolution drops contain no CBD, but the harmony drops indeed contain CBD. So it's just your preference. My preference is both. So I'm going to take some of the resolution. And I'm going to take a dose of the harmony. And what am I doing by doing this? Well, the first thing I'm doing is enjoying the taste of the harmony drops with the CBD. It has a nice little lemony taste. But what this does is it suppresses my appetite so that when I eat, I'm not eating as much, which leads to a reduction in calorie intake. Along with taking my tea and my other products, it really causes me to burn fat really fast. But before burning the fat, I have to detox my body. And so that is the first step, right? So I am opening just a bottle of water. I'll tell you how many ounces. This is, 23.7 ounces. So of course, per pack, the recommended dosage is 1 pack per 16.9 ounces of water. I like mine stronger, so I can actually stand 2 of these in here, and yes, I still get the effects. So remember, the first part is to detox your body, to get rid of a lot of the waste that is just sitting in our bodies. Once we're able to detox our bodies, all the organs, the colon, the intestine, the kidney, the spleen, all of that. Yes, your spleen is an organ. Once we get all the waste out, once we get all of the bowel that is sitting out, then our body can go into a state of burning. Forgive me one moment, you guys. So I'm simply just drinking some of the water off the top so that I have room to pour my contents and to shake it up really well. So I'm showing you guys from the beginning. I really like doing this too because everybody can see what's happening. So I'm emptying the contents of the Iaso tea, and this is the one without CBD. How do we know? We know simply because the color is green. The CBD tea is going to be yellow. So if you guys can see the difference in the colors, okay? Yellow is CBD, green is without CBD. The effects are the same. They both help with detoxing the body first and metabolism. at a rapid speed. And I'll tell you guys how. Oh, look at y'all about to make me open a CBD. I'm not trying to do CBD this morning because the CBD relaxes you. I'm not trying to be relaxed. It's early. It's too early to be relaxed. I got a lot to do today. So, and now I am opening my second packet. So again, for those of you who are just starting out, I would recommend just starting as recommended with a 16.9 bottle of water in 1 pack, okay? But I'm becoming a pro at this. And so because my body is in a constant state of detoxing, because I take at least 2 of these a day, then I can tolerate a bit more because I'm on it. I've been staying on it since I told you guys that I would. So I've been consistent. So if you can see in here, the contents from the packets of the teas are just kind of floating around, right? But let me show you how soluble this is. Even look at the top. See how it's sitting at the top just from pouring it in there? Now watch this. This is how soluble it is. You know, because of how quickly it dissolves in the water, right? I know I'm looking crazy, but I'm rolling out of bed. But I'm just trying to keep with what I promised I would do. So look, there are no more flakes. No more flakes. Well, a couple. Let me shake it a little more. Few more flakes, right? Okay, but it is soluble and it is dissolved. The other thing I want to point out, in which I did a demonstration last week, is just how this stuff works. Why does it work so fast? Why was my weight loss accomplished at a very fast speed? Well, I'm going to share with you. Let me get something that we all love that is in color. How about some wine, right? So, but this is just for demonstration purposes. And I'm just going up in a little cabinet here. So, I just want to show you guys something. Oh, and while I'm standing, I know you guys like to see my progress on my body, so I will show you. Forgive the top. I just tried to put something on. But you can see here is my waistline, which is how I monitor what I'm doing. So still about the same from when you guys saw me the last time. But what I want you to see is that the progress in my stomach is that it is going down. So she is going down in a big way. And not a lot of time, not a lot of exercising required. But I do know that if you do exercise, it will go down even faster, right? So this is my demonstration, you guys. Some of you guys know that I'm a scientist, always a researcher at heart. That's just kind of what I do. So what I want to explain to you, because you guys have seen me on here for weeks now talking about just how great the products are, right? Well, this is what makes them so great. So when I'm talking about, for example, the Nutriverse, the vitamin, and how great it is, how much energy you have, you know, we're looking at contents of what? And today, you guys, I did bring my glasses. Yes, no longer in denial there, right? So what I wanted to point out to you is that for vitamin C, for example, you're getting 200% of the recommended dosage, right? 200%. And then another one that's really high is the vitamin B6. Well, you know, your vitamin Bs are excellent for metabolism. That's what gets us burning, sets our body in a state of ketosis where we're constantly burning. That is what these products do. That is why I take them every day, so that my body is never out of state. Because you guys know when you start something and you stop it and you start back, it's like starting from scratch, right? Right. We ain't trying to do that. The other thing is vitamin B12, which really kicks up your metabolism. 300%, you guys. 300%, right? This little bottle right here, if you want to sample it, is $15. But if you're going to use it every day like I do, get the bigger bottle, $49. What's that? Okay? So, let me just tell you. What I love about it is because unlike what I have in my bathroom, vitamin E, vitamin B, vitamin D, vitamin A's, and all of that, and you guys can see it's full of vitamins here. Full of vitamins. So you might say, well, Tatanisha, why not just take what you already have? So my response to you is this. Those products take a while to get into the cell. Well, you guys know our whole body is just cell, 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 cell. That's how we operate. That's how we work. It's because of our cells, our DNA, part of our cells, all of those things, right? So I'm trying to kick my body up so that I can lose weight and continue to drop pounds, right? Because that's what makes me happy, makes me feel happy, makes my heart healthier. Everything, your organs are cleansed and all of that, right? But the difference in using something that you can buy at Vitamin World or another store is that these products go straight into the cell. So this, if you know anything about biology or chemistry, let's just imagine that this glass is your cell, right? There are billions of cells. This is just one little cell, right? Inside this liquid, this is where we need to get to, right? But you have this wall called a cell membrane. You have to be able to break through this wall. And so drinking like Arrowhead water and that kind of thing, it takes a long time. I suggest you guys look it up. It takes a long time to get into the cell. Eventually it gets there. That's why when you're dehydrated, the water cools you, but your body is still dehydrated until the water gets into your cell. The one thing about these products is that it doesn't break down the cellular membrane. It goes straight into it. So when I take my products, when you guys see me multiple times a week demonstrating the resolution drops, demonstrating the harmony drops, guess what's happening? They're not breaking down any walls. They're going directly to the cell. And so that is what helps me to burn very, very quickly. And it'll help you too, right? So here's my tea. I've mixed up my tea. It is morning and I am at home. So I have the pleasure of heating my tea. Now, you can drink this room temperature. You can put it on ice. What I like, especially when drinking the CBD tea, is I like when I have a bottle of water that is like kind of slushy and icy. And I put it on there and I shake it. And I just keep that with me, you know, while I'm running my errands in the morning, doctor's appointments, picking up product, whatever I'm doing, visiting family, whatever, you know. So I just take what I made, right? Look how easy it is to drink this, you guys. I put it in a microwave safe glass and I'm just going to toss it in my microwave. Forgive me one moment. And you guys know I have a habit of letting it get too hot. So I'm only going to put it on 1 minute and 30 seconds right now. So, all right. So we have that. I've taken this. And remember, you want to wait about 15 minutes or so that when you're drinking your tea or if you're drinking water or wine, which I don't recommend right now, maybe later, then you just want a little time to go so that you don't wash it out. But these are very simple. You just drop them under your tongue and they dissolve very quickly. Anything that is remaining will be absorbed by your tongue and then you swallow it and go on about your day. Now, this is like one of my favorite. All of these things are becoming my favorite. So you guys know Harmony Drops are my number one favorite because of what they do, but also because of the taste. This is the Nutriverse, right? How much of this do you need to get all of these wonderful, wonderful, exceedingly high recommended daily dosages of your vitamins? Just 1 tablespoon, you guys. Just one. Let me grab a tablespoon. My kitchen ain't that big, so. Here's a tablespoon, just out my little drawer there. Simple. I see you, Harriel. You're going to need some of this when you get up on the roof. 1 tablespoon. That's it. Put that in my sink to be washed after my demonstrations. That is my microwave telling me my tea is ready. All right, look at that. So 1 minute and 30 seconds, you guys, and it's still very, very hot. I have a wonderful microwave. So we'll let that cool a little bit. Now, the other thing that I have been promoting too that I absolutely love, You guys really know me. Even if you go back on some of my Instagram pictures, you will see the difference in my eyebrows. Like, I really didn't have any, right? Excuse my face. Ha! Look at that. See my eyebrows? They are like, this one has caught up to this one. This one was about almost half the width, right? Just about 3 weeks ago. So what I started doing was applying this. And even though I haven't seen the literature written on this, I can attest that this is like a multi-purpose oil, you guys. This is called the Infinity Oil. So when I first went to the demonstration, what I did was I had some pain. So Nate, who I saw was on here, are you still on here, Nate? I can always bring you on screen if you like. He asked, did anybody have any pain that they had, right? And so Pam, which is his beautiful wife, said, do you have any pain that you can just get to, you know? And I'm like, well, yeah, you know, my arm. So I took a little drop, you guys can barely see that, and just rubbed it on my arm, which is where my pain was, right? And when I could not lift it before, instantly I was able to lift it. I swear. That is my testimony. The other thing, in meeting and just in talking to other people, you guys see that? It's a drop. This bottle is like an ounce. I've been having it for almost a month. Well, a month today, I think. So I just apply it here, here. And ladies, for those of us who wear lashes, you know, you get to losing those hair follicles, you're in trouble. So I decided to start growing mine back. And so you can't really see it yet, but you will, because my eyelashes are getting thicker. I still do enjoy lashes, the falsies sometimes, but I've learned to not put them on the hair, but more so on the skin, right? But you don't want to be looking old either before your time. But just rub it on here, right? You guys know that from my chemotherapy, I still have like skin areas that are dark, but I'm noticing that they're lightening up. So I put it on my skin. So I'm using it in multiple ways. Now my goal is not to grow hair in other areas of my skin, but I decided, you know what? I'd rather treat the skin. So I started a session of electrolysis. And I'm going to just roll with that and just see how it goes, because it's about overall health. Everyone always says, oh, you look good, you did. Looks are fine, and we do like to look good, because I believe that when you look good, you feel good, right? But I'd rather have my inner parts that are working at their optimal. So that is why I decided to start using the products. And I was using them for myself and quickly began promoting them, because quickly I was able to see a difference in myself. What do I mean by that? Well, in my first 4 days, I dropped 7 pounds. 7 pounds I dropped. So you guys know I don't work out like I used to, because I just simply can't, because of my back injuries or whatever I sustained from my beating at work. So that's a whole different story. But anyway, I don't let that get me down. I continue to get up and I continue to move. So I'm going to expose my body a little bit. So if anybody have children, I'm just kidding. So just so you guys can see. And I have on a sports bra, so I don't want nobody to think nothing. But those are my survival scars. I ain't worried about that. I'm just trying to show you guys the progress. So still this area here I'm working on. So I want you guys to monitor the progress through me. I'm your guinea pig. Use